was a chaos day, this, wasn't it?
Oh.
I feel myself getting angry.
Mama.
Oh, there they are, look. Your face, Dave. You can see how you feel just looking at your
You
face.
can.
That ass was worth everything.
Wow.
Ricky's loving that shake, isn't he?
It is fine. Come on, man, twerk that.
Honestly, I can't wait for your wedding, mate.
Look at his outfit, man. He looks more gay than I do.
God, he looks very teethy there, doesn't he? Like,
All the time. But, like, I would not trade where I am now.
James,
Uh-huh.
you can see your balls.
No, you can't.
You can, it's just hanging like that.
Yeah, it is.
But then...
James, it's just hanging
Oh,
there.
it's meant us four together, man.
You know what? I feel like we're all like growing up a bit, but I do feel like, you know, Ricky and Jay have gone a bit back in time.
What does she mean?
I know, what does she mean by back in time?
This is the beginning of the argument.
oh, go on then, yeah, okay.
They didn't turn up to the engagement.
And this is what I hated.
What?
This is what I
What?
hated. This is what I hated.
They just didn't bother turning up to his engagement party, you know. They were in Newcastle.
Because you don't miss these events, man.
You
It's
don't,
like...
because it's
a
only once in a
one-off.
life.
This is where it's
Yeah.
been brewing, yeah. It's good to like hear both sides of the story, isn't it?
The thing is, though, like, us group of friends, we will be at everyone's whatever...
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Just because we want to be
wanna
there.
be.
And, like, you'd make an
everything, mate, I
effort
got
with Jay. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
he hates us.
What?
Nah.
When my dad died, he messaged once, like, dead short, could have been from a stranger, but then, like, we never spoke after that.
It's just because he spent loads of time with my dad and, like,
Yeah, he knew him.
the most out of probably everyone. And he just sent, sorry for your loss.
Especially when you lose a parent, your friends have always got to be there for you.
Yeah.
No check up to be like, how you doing, are you all right? But your friends
just-
do that. Your friends are there for you.
I think it's unfair because that's painting a picture of Jay that's not true.
That's not true.
Jay has always been such a closed book.
Yeah.
We don't really know much about him, but that's just the way he is.
Oh, this was a gorgeous conversation. You need to listen to
Yeah, I
this.
couldn't.
But what's going on with you and Abby first?
You know, what it is, I can't just say what I want to happen because I've had ADHD since I was 7.
Oh.
ADHD, that mate, it's full on, like it takes over your
He's
life.
got it bad, hasn't
He's
he?
got it very, yeah.
Severe.
Yeah.
Imagine having like 10 things to do in a day, and I get so worked up about which one to do first, I can lose my head.
You can tell he's getting everything off his chest.
It's good that he's talking about this, isn't it?
Really good.
Yeah, I've never ever seen Scotty open up before, but some people just feel vulnerable when they do, and that's what he's probably felt like all these years. But he's probably got to a point now where he feels like he can do it.
Obviously, 0 to 100 really quick,
Yeah.
but 0 to minus 100 really quick.
I love me and her.
I feel sorry for him. The way that I've seen him cope with, like, being in the public eye, I think that the brain's too fragile when you have
Yeah.
ADHD. Like, it's too hard to deal with.
No, it just literally, it's like it all disappeared, like everything got the better of us.
Oh.
Sad that now.
Emotional side of things, mate, like it's not just a roller coaster, it's just a fucking explosion.
This explains a lot.
Yeah.
So now it made me really get him.
But yeah, remember we used to wait for him for ages to be ready. We used to always get angry.
But that's like one of the
his
things because he
ADHD,
couldn't
yeah.
because he didn't know what to wear.
We used to wait for about an hour for him and he was picking these tops and stuff. But now this explains it.
Him admitting all of this, it does kind of, we can look back at how he was over the years and it all makes sense, doesn't it?
Of course it does, yeah.
Do you think that's affected how you have like relationships?
There's no one can take us with a pinch of salt. We need a full barrel of salt. You know what I mean? Like,
See, I think that with Scotty as well, though. I feel like he
Yeah.
reverts back to trying to be funny to hide his emotions. Do you know what I mean?
Extremely fun to be around all the time. It gets a bit too much when it's just non-fucking stop.
It's exhausting, that.
Just hope that one day he can find someone who can balance him and help him.
And that'll be the person who I settle down with.
It's the first time I've seen him like be
Yeah,
vulnerable and
you
speak
know,
about it.
And I don't know what it is. I enjoy him.
Yeah.
I enjoy him being like that.
Thank you for opening up to us, Scott. Come on.
I love him.
Oh,
Look at him, man.
I know, he needed that hug. You can tell he needed it so
Yeah.
much. He's so passionate about it.
We all accept him, don't we?
Oh yeah, we love him a bit. He's class. He's got a heart of gold, Scott.
He's got a heart of gold and he's just misunderstood. You know, it's so good now that people talk about ADHD because when we used to go, fucking hell, Scott, fucking hell, you're so late. But obviously it's not him.
As if we come to the island, it's pissing down with rain. But do you know what? It's actually been a good day.
It's gonna wind us up, this.
we had the cocktails, the food, the vibe.
We had no idea any of this shit was gonna go down.
We need to nip this in the bud.
I feel like Kyle kind of quietened down during this and adding all the
Yeah,
talking.
yeah. You shit yourself when you had to do the confrontation.
What I want to talk to you is about.
They didn't think we were going to say anything, but they would have knew. But Ricky looks angry already.
I feel myself getting angry.
I mean, yous two said that yous were coming to my engagement party, and then yous never turned up, and I'm not gonna lie, you
never met her?
But I put it in the group chat, you know, with the 4 of us.
I know for a fact you didn't message me personally.
You know, I love Jay. I just think he's so straight to the point.
I did feel like they had an answer for everything, though.
Yeah, we're there.
Ricci looks fuming.
Yeah, they look fucking seething, yeah, like.
Mate, that's a miscommunication, because I even said to Ricci, I was like, it's not really been mentioned since.
I messaged Ricci on the day and he went, oh, I'm going to sack it off. I couldn't believe it.
Well, then there was a photo of Ricci that night and he had his feet up on his kitchen, on his sitting table.
I know.
I thought because you hadn't whacked it in there since, I thought you wanted to do more of a coupley thing.
What are they on about?
Coupley thing. Well, no, it's an engagement party you go to it.
He invited us months before, and we had no communication since.
They just brushed it all off, so that annoyed me a bit more.
Then I mentioned it to you when we were on the phone. I said, have you spoke to Kyle?
I actually messaged you and said, yeah, we're going too. And then you went, oh, I don't think I'm going to bother going.
That did happen.
Yeah, I know you don't,
I remember where I was when that happened.
Did James
James just basically threw you under the bus.
Such a fucking shit stirrer, man.
Drama.
All I'm hearing from him is excuses, and it's making me more frustrated.
James got really pissed off.
So why just admit it?
I don't like seeing James angry. I love him.
Not an angry person, is he?
Make more of an effort. Like, I feel like there is a bit of a divide between the lads.
I didn't know any of
Main
this.
one is with me and you, Jay. When I'm in the room with you.
He knows deep down. He knows.
We're hardly even friends. Like,
I'm quite a blunt person. What do you mean?
Like,
He's the most placid, nice person
I know.
ever.
And he's straight.
I'm completely blindsided. I had no idea that James felt this way, and I'm struggling to take it all in.
I feel like I know nothing about you hardly. Like,
Well, that's a you problem.
That's a you problem.
so I couldn't like have a laugh with you.
What, since when?
Probably for the last 2 or 3 years since you came back. Actually, really brushed it off for a while because I thought, you know what, maybe he's just like a bit reserved or something.
Thing is, I am
now
quite
Jay is a very reserved person.
Do you know what the thing is? James is opening up, but he's not getting much back.
Yeah, he's not getting what he wants to see. Because if that was me and you were saying, I feel like we're not as close, I'd say, well, I want to change it because you are my friend.
Times you knew my dad. I've knew you since day one. You've met him on 5 or 6 occasions, and you didn't.
Oh, he's getting
I feel
upset.
this is going to make me cry.
I know.
Look or anything. You didn't help us. Why?
Oh.
If I'm going through a hard time, you'll know I'm going through it.
Okay,
but
right.
it doesn't mean I'm going to pick up the
I know that now, but I've always
You
thought,
should know
well,
that because you've known this for years.
Because you know, grief can affect people in like different ways. He's overthinking something.
They arguing. They arguing.
Oh my God, what's Scott doing?
Doesn't care.
Let's go inside and cuddle.
I understand, obviously, with that. I get it. I went through it myself.
Yeah.
And you post a lot on social media, and I get that. That's how you handle it. I don't do that.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Which is, if that's the way that Jay is, he's close, and that's just, everyone's different, you've got to remember, and everyone grieves in different ways.
I actually think they're worse than the girls.
That's definitely not worse than the girls.
The funny thing was, though, Ricci mentioned about his dog, and he went, James, you and Jay were there for us the most.
Oh, really?
So Jay's there for him with his dog, but he's not there for me about my dad.
Yeah, your dad, yeah.
I was going to
Basically,
I get,
You know what I mean?
I get that one, and for me, miscommunication. With yours, James, I don't get it at all.
You can see the facial expressions say it all. There is issues from his behalf to me.
Obviously, I want to try and solve it because it's making my time less enjoyable. All you do is strut about and grunt.
What?
Wow. Fucking hell. Getting personal, like, you're gonna fucking kick off.
Yeah, but I think the way Ricci handles it now, they only wanted it to be to bring them closer.
Nice conversation, yeah. It shouldn't have ended up like this, like an argument.
I literally spoke to you the other day.
Once in.
Oh no, Ricci, come on, there's going to be an argument.
All I'm saying is I feel like there's obviously an issue there, so I'm addressing this.
Listen, James.
Why is Ricci storming off?
It's nothing to do with him. Should be James.
I know.
James didn't have to deal with this there, though, Marnie. This is what pisses me off. He could have phoned him up, being a man about it, be like, look, Jay, do you know what it is? We're not getting on right now.
Really
Not wait
shocked.
6 months for us all to get away. Chatting shit, exactly.
Then you started bad mouthing my girlfriend as well.
about it later on.
Aye, he did. In the last series, he said there's only room for one Leah around here, and that's mine.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why would you say that about your mate as well?
I know.
So there's obviously an issue. You just won't admit it.
I am proud of James though for opening up though, because it is quite hard in that house to open up to the lads, because it is a heavily masculine fucking thing.
They're not close on the outside, though. Do you know what I mean? They don't speak every day. Me and James have been closer.
But that's what I'm saying. So on the outside, are Jay and James not even that
No.
close? That is... Well, then there you go.
They never speak apart from in the group the odd time.
But I do see where Jay's coming from. If Jay's not...
If he's yeah.
Jay's not observant, like, do you know, like I'm a nosy twat?
Yeah, everyone's
Jay's
different.
not that observant of people's behaviours.
What the fuck? I have never seen this much beef between the lads. No.
Sad, really, man.
Such a hard situation.
Putting them up like that.
What's going on here? Oh, flirting.
They were back and forth like a yo-yo then, weren't they?
69 with feet.
Look at Scott.
Wait, are the boys just sat there watching?
Nice little feet.
Oh, yeah, she has got
Actually,
cute.
cute
They're like a size 4, aren't they?
Cute little feet, man. A little pretty little face.
Oh. It's Marnie.
Mons.
Oh my God. You know that I didn't know she was coming, by the way, just like.
I texted, she said she wasn't.
No, I'd been texting, I said, just come back, just come, it'll be good.
I'm back, but I'm terrified about being here.
Here we go.
No one knows that I'm coming, and last time it went to shit and ruined my honeymoon.
I couldn't believe it when
I
you
know.
turned up.
God, it was a chaos day, this, wasn't it?
And I just needed Sophie's support.
I was not prepared for this at all, James. I was like, oh my God, I'm not prepared.
Go on, Mons, work it, girl. Here we go.
Oh, God. Remember when she came in, how awkward, like...
But I'm so happy that Marnie
I'm
come back.
so glad she
because
came,
she
yeah.
got to give her side of the story as well, which I think is always good for everyone.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Marnie.
I mean, I got a good reaction from the boys, which I was happy about.
I would never expected Marnie to turn back
Aw.
up. This is going to get awkward when the girls get back.
Yeah, Sophie was really upset when she seen her, didn't she?
No one's expecting you to come as well.
No one was, but they.
No.
Yeah, they come, right.
Oh?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I was hiding, wasn't I?
Why are they being weird?
I know, they were being weird, but I did not have a clue Marnie was coming in.
We had a better day.
I remember she was hiding, and Scott made it so awkward.
You got up your sleeve.
But I've got his sleeves on, you know
Yeah.
that?
Scott's about to combust.
Scott can't keep anything secret, can he?
I didn't tell Chloe.
What mischief have they been up to? What's what he's actually done? Just chill.
The anxiety. Look, I remember thinking, don't show your face. Don't
Yeah.
show how angry you are on your face.
You know they're going to zoom in.
I know, like, all the cameras were on me, and I was just like,
Sophie, no, Sophie, look. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh. It's because you know, especially with you being family, it's a very deep conversation.
It's not just like me and Marnie are family, so it meant more.
Oh, look, Sophie looks so uncomfortable.
I just feel so many emotions right now.
Oh.
I felt awkward, I remember this.
Yeah,
I
I felt
didn't know
uncomfortable,
who to go.
I love Sophie, I love Marnie, and I felt a bit uncomfortable as well.
The only thing that I don't get is like, why wouldn't I be there?
I just don't know how it's gonna go, and I just don't know if I can do this right now.
I also needed that time.
A little bit awkward.
I know, it is awkward, isn't it?
Since day one, it's always like she has the right, and no one, like, especially me, I don't.
Yeah.
You know, like, I had a right to be in Thailand as well.
Every single person has a right to be there.
Yeah.
Whether you get on or not.
Yeah.
How did you feel about Sophie walking off?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a bit dramatic. But if that's how she felt in that moment, she's entitled to walk off, you know? I was thinking, if I don't go back, then if I eventually do decide to go back, it's going to be harder.
Yeah.
You know, I just felt like I needed to just tackle it there and then. And then also, like, a part of us was just like, why shouldn't I? I don't think I've done anything wrong.
No.
So fuck it, I'm just going to go back.
And the thing is, well, you need to stand on what you own as well.
Yeah.
Whether you think you're in the right, you know, it's kind of like you need to stand on.
Yeah,
whether
and
you're
I
right
was
or
like,
wrong.
I'm going to walk in there with my head held high
Yeah.
because I believe that, like, I've got a right to be there too.
Yeah.
It just hurt the fact that we hadn't spoke for that long, and it was like, because we speak every day, me and Marnie, and then it just stopped. And then I like looked down and I was thinking, God, like I held you as a baby and now we're not even speaking. It was just so much.
How we got to this?
Yeah, it was just such a shame. So like before she came out there, I was hoping she wasn't gonna come.
Yeah.
But then when she did come, I was like, okay, this is meant to be.
Yeah, definitely.